one, make sure that they're recognized by the Department of Education and also the CHEA, Commission of Higher Education Association. If those two criteria are met, then do it. If they're not, then head for the hills.
I'm a government employee for the county, and they recognized my degree as an accredited degree. The DETC, they accepted DETC as an accreditation, and I obtained a raise because of that.
I looked through about 3,000 different universities, honestly.
Well, students should always look for an accredited university, whether it's a nationally accredited university or regionally accredited. Accreditation is a mark of quality.
Accreditation is always an important thing to do at the outset. It provides an external stamp of approval. It's a standard by which peer institutions are measured, and so any institution that wants to have or build a reputation as a credible institution, garner public confidence in your institution, should pursue accreditation.
It gives you a measure of credibility, obviously. It gives people who might want to go to our school the opportunity to look at a set of third-party standards and know that we hit the mark, that we can clear the bar. So we think it lends credibility, and it also helps us to be held accountable and just to be better as a university.
The beginning of the process, you go through a self-evaluation report, and it's incredibly in-depth, and it causes you to really examine every single area of your school.
Just been through our 5th year of accreditation. It's interesting to look back on your school and see where you've gone in the last 5 years, and the nice thing about DETC is they help you to stay on track. By reviewing you not only annually but every 5 years. It helps the school stay in check on its practices to make sure they're meeting the standards.
It's always about looking at what we're doing, if it's still working, making changes if we think there's an opportunity to improve.
One of the reasons DETC is a leader in accreditation is their involvement with the school is significant. It's not just a short survey or a quick phone call. There's a very intensive report, a self-evaluation report that goes into place. And that typically, for a school our size, took a team of 8 people several months to accomplish. Once that report is submitted, then there's an on-site visit. Various members of DETC, state representatives, it's very involved.
One of the major standards that they check for is how the company conducts business, how they market, how they advertise to students, and they have a big emphasis on protecting the students' interests in so much as what they pay and what they gain in the education and how they can benefit from the education. So accreditation means a lot because they don't have to look to the company to validate what they say. They can look to the third party. They can look to the DETC as a national accrediting body for 85 years. Then they can look past the DETC to the fact that DETC is recognized by the United States Department of Education as well as CHEA. So then you don't have to take it for the company's word. You can go do some additional research past what the company's saying to validate what they're promising or trying to promote to you. So I think accreditation plays a big role in that. And it's a way for the consumer to really know what they're getting.
The one thing that really impresses me about DETC and why I believe they are the standard is the level of accountability between the school and the accreditor. And to take that a step further, it's the peer accountability as well. The subject matter experts, as an example, that review courses or parts of other schools, other areas of the industry. So you're not just getting the opinions of a small group of people. You have the opinions and the resources of a vast network of knowledge. So I think that engaging others in their process and evaluating schools and evaluating rules and all the meetings and conferences that go on really create a good team environment that, in my opinion, sets DETC apart from others that maybe don't take that level of engagement with their schools. And I think that sole reason is why DETC is, in my opinion, the best option for accreditation.
we do affect people's lives in a positive way. We change lives. That's what all of us who are in education, we're serving students who, many of whom didn't think that they would get a degree.